Elon Musk is unhappy with what's happening to the fun times we all used to share together. Video games are being destroyed by DEI, ESG, and the woke mind virus. That's what he's putting forth. And from somebody who knows how to catch a rocket in chopsticks, well, it's worth our time to take what he's saying and consider it greatly. So, what's happening? Well, it turns out some big-time video game makers are saying they're back in the game if Elon gets in the game. Folks, we are happy to have you. Welcome back yet again to the happiest place on YouTube, where we continue to explain entertainment, keep you ahead of the culture curve. Today we're talking about video games, and all we ask in return is that you click the like button. Why are we talking about gaming? Well, because it's something like 12 to 13 times the economic impact of the film industry. Gaming is huge, and Elon Musk knows it. He wants to stop the bruising of it. He wants to put gaming back where it used to be, where we were on neutral ground, playing and having fun together, and not inserting all kinds of divisive ideological and political propaganda into the stories that drive the fun we used to have. Folks, as we get ready to dive in today, we just ask that you click the like button. We'll get underway right now with a panel that understands this better than anywhere else across the fruited plains of YouTube. Let's get to it, Jonas. Here we go. Without further ado, we go to thatparkplace.com. Folks, if you're not yet bookmarked to That Park Place, make sure you do so soon. It says Elon Musk explains why DEI and the woke mind virus kills the art of video games. Musk is getting more and more involved in the cultural battles taking place. He is accelerating, not stepping back, and that's interesting. Elon Musk recently explained why he believes that the DEI agenda and the woke mind virus kills the art of video games. During a town hall, Musk was asked, with recent flops like Concord and Dustborn, games are prioritizing pronouns and things like that and stuff instead of actual gameplay. So I was wondering, have you ever thought about making your own gaming studio and making an impact on the industry? After describing the inclusion of pronouns as annoying, Musk answered, "You know, if there is one thing actually that would be a fun thing to do, it would be to start a gaming studio because I do actually intrinsically love video games. And I think if you apply sort of AI to video games, you could really make incredible video games." That's what we've got. Let's see what it is right here, folks. We'll get audio for you. Jonas, let me know if the audio doesn't come through. We'll try again. Here we go.
I can hear you just... Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Make video games great again.
Yeah, exactly. With recent flops like Concord and Dustborn, games are prioritizing pronouns and things like that instead
That's
of
annoying.
actual gameplay. Yeah. So I was wondering, have you ever thought about making your own gaming studio and making an impact in the industry?
You know, if there's one thing I could say that would be a fun thing to do, it would be to start a gaming studio. So I do actually.
Can I also say it looks like Elon has lost weight to me? He looks healthy.
He does. Love video games. And I think actually if you apply sort of AI to video games, you could really make it to some incredible video games. So yeah, I think just generally for content, the problem with like the sort of DEI and the woke mind virus is that it kills the art. You know, it's just like as soon as when you can see something that is forcibly imposed on the story and it's discordant, it destroys the art. And now it's hard to enjoy the story. It kicks you out of the story because you can just feel that you're being lectured.
We're seeing it in movies and TV and all that kind of stuff. It's like, let me just enjoy my video games.
Exactly. I know. Come on. Not video games too.
Guys, what's really funny about this is that the gaming industry is something like 12 to 13 times bigger than the film industry. So Elon getting involved would be a big, big deal. Let's go now to another article from That Park Place. Here's how this is kind of growing. From John F. Trent, again, Halo composer Marty O'Donnell says if Elon Musk starts a video game studio, he will come out of retirement. And he is, in terms of composers in video games, he's up there, okay? The Zelda theme is amazing, but so is the Halo theme. And who can forget the electric guitar riff brought into Halo 2? Marty O'Donnell, the composer for Myth 2, Oni, Halo, and Destiny, shared that he would come out of retirement if Elon Musk decided to start a video game studio. He says, during a town hall, Musk was asked, it talks about that, but O'Donnell's comments came in the wake of Musk being asked if he would start a video game company in the wake of the woke mind virus infecting the game industry. So this is responding to that same video you all saw, and O'Donnell replied initially with this on X. So I, quote unquote, retired from video games because I had to fight Microsoft, Bungie, and Sony. However, if anyone could coax me back in, it would be Elon. Give me a call. So there's Marty O'Donnell throwing his hat in the ring with Elon. Panel, what do you think about the idea that things are heating up culturally now? People wishing for the anti-woke to get involved and bring back the fun in all of our industries, specifically in gaming.
Well, gaming is one of those industries where the woke mind virus ran into a brick wall because, gamers more so than I think just about any other fan base on the planet is not standing for it. We have seen, even like the subtle things that you normally you wouldn't think like, oh, well, like normies aren't going to ever know that happened. Those games still bomb. And they bomb for a reason because gamers are so plugged into all of this news. And Elon getting involved can only mean more freedom of speech in gaming. It can only mean a return to the way gaming used to be. He's been very critical of Sweet Baby Inc. He's been very critical of the way the industry's going. And it might be, much like the way that he disrupted the social media bubble, he could very well come in and disrupt the video game bubble.
And it wouldn't take him very long to do it, Marvin. We talk about this, on the live streams on That Game Place, obviously, the sister to That Park Place. And we do a video game coverage in a way that, I think is very fair. But, it's talking about Elon Musk specifically in that industry would be ground shattering. It would be earth shattering. It would be a moment that would resonate across the entire industry because it would put everybody on notice that this is a studio that doesn't have to worry about ESG, DEI, and all that. They don't have to worry about the funding mechanism that is what is making these games woke. It's the funding mechanisms that make these studios woke. So, and again, he's probably the ideal candidate. And as a matter of fact, I just want to say this, Elon Musk has already made a video game.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, he made a game when he was 12 years old. He sold it for $500. Nobody knows that, but he did. So it's not like he doesn't have experience. I mean, antiquated.
I think, Culture, you could see Elon starting to buy up maybe some of these smaller studios that a lot like the people that left Rocksteady apparently started their own studio.
Yeah,
people
they did.
That left BioWare started their own studio.
Started their own,
buy all those up, put them under the umbrella. Heck, give us a Tesla console to replace the Xbox because that's going the way of the dodo.
Yeah,
he could really disrupt the industry in a good way.
If he wants to hit the ground running and have immediate impact and change, he just buys Ubisoft.
Wow, that would be awesome.
Something.
Jeez.
This is, of course, fascinating to me. Elon, I listened to his autobiography, and he seems like he'd be both amazing to work for and a demon to work for. He's just kind of, I don't want to say enigmatic, but he seems like the kind of guy that if you're on his good side, it's great. And maybe one day you'll also be on his bad side if you don't understand the fickle nature of working with him here. This is a funny thing as so many people campaigned for so long for Disney to buy out the rights to all of the different Marvel properties that were still outstanding. People were, well, maybe Disney's going to buy Sony now. Maybe if Sony ends up selling, it'll trigger this contract where Spider-Man's going to be in the MCU. And we now see the consolidating of all of that under one umbrella as a bad thing. But seeing what Elon Musk has done with Twitter, and there's a lot of people who really enjoy the freedom of speech on Twitter. Some of them, people are going to take this the wrong way when I say that. There's some people who are enjoying that freedom of speech a little too much, to the point where it's like, okay, you also need to behave yourself a little bit here. I think there's this folk hero wish of, well, what if Elon Musk bought this thing over here? He's going to change it for the better. Elon Musk, I think he's better as a video game player than he is as a video game developer.
Okay.
Like there's a certain thing where like I don't want to go out and personally make a movie because I'm much better at enjoying a movie than I would be at making a movie, because that movie would never come out, right?
Well, but it wouldn't be him literally making the games. It would be him spotting the talent and setting some fences about where they can't go with all this woke stuff.
And
But
maybe
my
the
only
financial
concern,
backing.
well, yeah, but my only concern is, Elon, if you have a choice between taking us to Mars and starting a gaming company, I mean, I don't want him spread too thin, you know?
I already don't know how he does what he does. I mean, it's amazing the things that I mean, how many people could run just one moderately sized corporation? Now say big corporations. Now say corporations that are actually disrupting and revolutionizing every single industry they're in. How does he do that?
How you do it is by getting the right people to do it with you, for you, beneath you. And he's a real good talent spotter. Let's face it.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm good with Elon talking about the gaming industry, and I think that the gaming industry is resilient. I think it's going to find a way around what's been going on with woke. And I buy into the idea that AI is going to revolutionize gaming, because AI can already assist greatly with coding. So I think the ability for more amateur persons to be able to hand off coding to AI, I think it's going to make some opportunities. And then I'll be very interested. AI is already doing 2D art very well. Can we get a 3D model generator out of AI soon? I don't know. And maybe it'll struggle with fingers. Who knows? But we'll find out. But for now, it's very shocking to me just how much support we're seeing against DEI, ESG, and all of that. I wonder if that egg is shattering, crackling, and getting ready to implode. Maybe we're going to go back to what we had in the 90s and early 2000s, which was a joyous time of expansion in so many of our entertainment industries.
You're waiting for that chirp, chirp, chirp of an eagle being born?
Pulling Hollyweird to the sensible center, the mainstream middle where money is made, is not easy, but folks, you make it easy to make videos each and every day, because sharing time with you is a great honor, and we never take it lightly. An attitude of gratitude every single time we have the chance to shine with you. Until the next time, we only ask that you click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, don't worry about paying any kind of tuition for this free class and how entertainment works. You are on scholarship. Highest IQ on the internet. That's you for sure. Until the next time we have the opportunity to spend time together, folks, we just ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and as ever, keep having fun.